What do you do? What do you do when you're out with a chick and she invites another guy along? Okay, great question. This is a question from the Durianrider.com coaching group. If you want the best advice, relationships, women, men, cycling, weight loss, fitness, full natty bra, unnatty lifestyle, whatever, join my coaching group, Durianrider.com, buying and flipping shoes. I'm making $200 or $300 a day on StockX.com, just flipping shoes as a side project, fun thing to do. It's just, oh man. Anyway, so this is a great question from the Durianrider.com coaching group from Anesh. He says, what to do, I'm just reading this off the screen, what to do when you're what do you do when you're going out with a girl and last second she invites another guy along? So you're out with a chick and she's like, hey, come with us, to another dude. I've had this happen twice in my life. Once when I was in college, my girlfriend at the time and I were heading out, and one of our friends who wasn't even in our group walks by and says, hey, do you want to come with us? Back then I got mad and walked away. I was like 20. And again, it happened recently with a girl I've been dating, and I were going to an event with her, and last minute she invites another guy to join us, and I could hear your voice in my head, Durianrider. Don't get mad, bro. That's beta. So I tried to play it cool like Durianrider, and the whole time it was pretty clear she was into him, and I was kind of just there. I didn't get mad. I just got totally cucked. What to do in these situations? Fantastic question. Sometimes you're the cuck, and sometimes you're the chad. All right, that's just how it is. All right, sometimes a dude comes along and cavemans your chick. All right, your girl or girl you're into or whatever. That's just nature, man. And sometimes you're the caveman. Sometimes you're the NPC who doesn't even know what's going down. All right, it's just how it is. Sometimes you're the beta. Sometimes you're the chad. Sometimes you're the cuck. So what would I do? All right, so. These are very rare opportunities. Hang on, there's no rare. This happens to me every freaking Friday night. Okay, these are opportunities for you to develop emotional state control. The difference between a boy and a man is emotional state control. It's not age, all right? I mean, biologically, yeah, but it's not. We're talking emotionally. The difference between a boy and a man is emotional state control. Do you flip out? Do you freak out? Do you say shit it was dumb and you regret and you think, oh, this is, what are you doing? Okay, people, right? That's the difference between a boy and a man. If you can be in front of a chick and shit's going down and you're not even saying nothing, you're just doing your thing, maybe you're on your phone, you're just like, yep, all good, cool, no worries, mate. Emotional state control. Boom. All right. I remember one time I had a super fan / stalker, whatever you want to, guys, use my name all the last 11 years to get clout off me. Don't hate the dude. It's all good. But anyways, he attacked me a couple of years ago. I was walking out the fruit market with Natasha, non-provoked, didn't even know he was there. There was no banter beforehand, just someone attacked from behind, got knocked out, got taken to the ground, bleeding, concussed, and then security came, pulled us apart, and he's just screaming at me. He's just losing his shit. It's on YouTube, have a look. And I was feeling sorry for the guy. I was thinking, man, this guy's so worked up. I didn't say a single word. Natasha was saying stuff to him, but I didn't say nothing. All right. I was just thinking, man, what's this guy's problem, man? You know what I mean? I felt sorry for the dude. All right. I didn't lose my cool. I was losing my conscience because I was bleeding out. But I was just like, man, what's going on here? I didn't say a single word. I had impeccable emotional state control. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. I don't just talk it, I fucking walk it. All right. So that's one situation where you've been attacked from behind, ambush attack, and you just rolling with it. Just rolling with it. All right. And and it's not about who wins or who loses. It's about who grows the most from any event. All right. Who grows the most? Okay. Do I want to get a conviction? Do I want to miss out on a payout, compensation or whatever? No, I don't. So why would I lose my emotional state control? Because the ego gets the better of me. Same with chicks. All right? With guys, it's two things. It's women and money, and fighting. And if you're a gay guy, it might be other guys. And that's okay if you're gay. Nothing wrong with that. All right? Some people like attacking me because they got a crush like that, and that's okay. All right, I get it. You know, so it's like if girls like me, guys are gonna like me too in that way. I get it. It's okay. You know, but I don't swing that way, and that's fine. But and if you do, that's okay. All right? It's just not my thing. But I got a lot of gay audience, and that's okay. Lovers and haters. So it's about emotional state control. Emotional state control. But here we have a hetero guy, and another guy's cock blocking him, or it's competition, or like, and the chick's like flirting with him. He's just like, oh, it's just it's that primal instinct, right? But we don't live in the jungle anymore. There's time to be primal, and there's a time to have emotional state control. Am I going to get in trouble? Am I going to get a conviction here? Am I going to regret this? Am I going to get sued? It's, like, is it going to look like a fool on the internet when people upload me losing my shit? What's going on here? All right. You want to have emotional state control. To be a good actor, you got to have emotional state control. Like you see me do prank videos where they're so believable, people think it's real. People think it's real, all right? Where I'm losing my chops and people think it's real. I'm smashing computers, I'm cutting off people's hair, and people think it's real because the emotional state control is there, okay? So getting back to the thing, as primal as a guy, you have a girl you're interested in, and that's like you have that primal thing. Or if someone pisses you off, you want to fight them, or that's a primal thing. Self-defense is a primal thing. But, like, you might think, well, this is self-defense, but you're going to get a conviction. You're going to get sued, all right? Well, that's no. Like, the court might have a different thing, right? So you've got to be learning emotional state control. This girl might be just using this guy to see if you're a beta or an alpha or a sigma. She's just flirting with this guy to see what you're made of. And she's going to get off on seeing you spit out, no worries, all good, cool. Or she'll be disappointed when you go beat her and walk off and go, yeah. You know what I mean? She'll be, oh, damn, like I thought I had a man, but he was just a boy. And I'd pressed his buttons. I'd press the button. Is this male, a man, or a boy? And she's like, it's on the back of your head, and she pressed it when her male friend walked past. She's going, I'm going to press the button and see what happens here. She presses the button. She hammer fists that button on the back of your head. Bam, you don't even feel it. Bam, you feel it when she's like, hey, Greg, hey, Chad, how you going? She arcs up her back and she's like, hey, Chad, what's up? Come with us. Come out with us. She's pressing that button on the back of your head. Is this a man or a boy I'm with right now? All right? And so that's what happened. She pressed the button and you lost the prize, okay? You exposed yourself in that moment. That's okay. Everyone does that, man. Everyone's been the beta boy at some point. Some people are still the beta boy, all right? They haven't learned to become a man by developing emotional state control, okay? Simple as that. So what I would have done in that situation is bring them along. Said, no worries, you know what I mean? Like, why would you want to be with a girl who was you're her second best option, all right? Bring in guys. Bring in opportunities for her. And see, like, you know what I mean? Like, for me, I want to be with a chick who sees me as the best option. Not as the best option in the moment. As she has a lot of options and I get the pick, okay? Simple as that. Simple as that. Like, that's why when you want to break up with a girl, don't break up with her. Bring in other guys in your circle. Bring them in. And then be the beater, so she wants to be with them, and then it's an easy breakup. She doesn't resent you, blah, 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 okay? But don't let her know you're doing that, all right? I did that with Freely. I set her up with Robin, and oh, shit went to fucking loose, man. I thought I was just doing her a favor. I'm not helping her out. Set up with a new guy. Looks all good. Massive rejection she felt. The rest is history, all right? Don't do that. Bring the other guys in the orbiting beaters, all right? If you've got an attractive girlfriend, she's going to have a lot of orbiting beaters. Bring the orbiting beaters in and then help level them up by maybe being jealous of them, and then that will put you under them, and then she'll be like, oh, wow, he was my best option, but now this guy's my best option because old mate, he's jealous and beta. So I don't like jealous beta guys. I want to go this guy who's a bit more aloof and a bit like, I've got options or whatever. Go with the flow, baby. That's what women are into, okay? So there's a time when if you want to get a woman into your life, you want to bring her into your orbit, you're on your island, you have to be cool, aloof. The button, she presses the button, she's like hammer fisting the button, she's kneeing the button, she's rubbing a freaking labia on the button, all right? And you're just like, I'm a man, I've got emotional state control, it's all good, all right? And then you pass those tests, later on, you're hooking up, and then in the bedroom, with consent, you can unleash all that frustration and whatever you had initially. Oh, she's pressing the button. but she couldn't see that you were about to crack. But then you save up all that energy, all that passion, all that frustration, that sexual tension, and then if you've got a vasectomy, mate, you are blasting her cervix with your vasectomized baby batter, 50 milligram of zinc, HCG style, flooding it, all right? Like the floods in Lismore, New South Wales. You're flooding that. And she's like, I got myself a man today. And the next day she'll do it all again. The more she's invested in you, the more she's going to shit test you to see if you're a man or a boy. And a lot of guys don't understand that. In a woman's brain, there's no such thing as relationship equity. All right? In a guy's brain, it is, well, I've done this for you, now you're blah, 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 blah. No. I've given you kids and I've sacrificed my blah, blah, blah. No. Women don't care about the past unless it makes them feel bad, and then they remember it and bring it into today to remind you. And that's just women. That's okay. A lot of guys can't deal with it, and that's why they go gay or just play the field and just get the best out of any girl in an ovulation week. So, but if you want to have a quality relationship with a woman you really want to invest in, if the juice is worth the squeeze, you have to be willing to understand she's going to shit test you. She's going to press that button on the back of your head, boy or man, okay? She's going to test it. When she's ovulating, she's going to test it. When she's in a follicular phase, she's going to test it. When she's PMSing, end of the last 3 days of luteal phase, when she's, she's going to test it different ways. It's just like you're basically, guys, if you're into women, any woman, it could be your mom, it could be like a family relationship, could be a sexual relationship with like a co-worker or hookup or your wife or girlfriend or side chick, whoever. It doesn't matter. Like, women just want to be around men, masculine presence, because women are so unstable. That's the hormones, and that's okay. It's just the feminine. It's like a storm. It's the weather. It's like hot 1 minute, cold the next, blizzard, dry, dusty, monsoonal, gushing floods next minute, and guys, you just have to navigate that. Guys are sitting there, on the beach at low tide, thinking, oh, this is great, this is easy life. And they don't understand the tide's coming in, bro. You're going to get a king tide coming in. And you're sitting there like you got your back turned to the ocean. Never turn your back to the ocean. Never turn your back to a woman, all right? Never turn your back to the feminine. Otherwise, you're going to be unprepared, bro, all right? Feminine things come from behind. The clouds come from behind. Feminine men attack from behind. People backstab. It's a feminine thing. It's the nature. Often floods come from behind you. You don't see the river coming up until it's too late. The tsunami, you know what I mean? Like, that's the nature. That's the feminine, to test whether you're ready or not. Are you a man or a boy? And that's okay, okay? You'll have those tests in life. That's what makes life freaking awesome, man. Every day is a fucking test. That's why you always get enough sleep, water, sugar, okay? Don't take things personally, which is hard, okay? Very, very hard. But again, being a man is hard. The universe doesn't care about your problems, all right? You're a man, deal with it, all right? If you're a woman, it's like, hey, he did this to me 20 years ago. Oh my God, let's get him. If you're a man, say, hey, 20 years ago, a girl, I was at a party and I was drunk and she started, she did things to my little ding dong. People are like, what? Oh my God, you're a man, deal with it, you know what I mean? If it was a woman doing that, then it would be like Donald Trump, put him in prison. So you just got to understand that. So play it cool, bro. Play it cool. All right? She's just testing you. Okay? She's just testing you. If she's really into you, she's going to test you. She's not into you, she won't test you that much. Okay? And then the flip side of this, again, the feminine is the weather. 1 minute hot, 1 minute cold, 1 minute windy, 1 minute calm. That's the feminine. The masculine doesn't change. It's the rock. The woman wants to be with the rock, Dwayne Johnson. The rock would be a pebble without all the 2 grams of steroids a week he's doing. And that's okay. I'm just saying. But the rock is stability. Ayers Rock, Grand Canyon. It's got erosion, so that's feminine. But something that is ever changing, like a massive tree in the ground, rooted. Okay, you can cuss at it, blow at it. It's still freaking there. Okay. So you like a feminine thing, like a chainsaw, and cut it down, a 300-year-old tree, or you get a hairy-legged group of feminists, Me Too, people like, Clem Ford or whatever, on Twitter, trying to take down every single man on the planet. It's just, anyway, it's just the feminine. Don't take it personally. Roll with it. It's part of the adventure. It's part of being a man. It's not always fun, But it's just how it is, man. Like, I don't like fixing flat tires on my bike, but I just get it done. I don't whine about it. Another flat tire. I just get it done, man. All right? I just fucking get it done. And that's what you're doing in this life. So yeah, sometimes you're the cuck, sometimes you're the Chad, sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. Okay? It's just how it is, man. Learn from it. Don't be bitter. Avoid having bitterness towards women. It's very, very hard to do that. But that's just a feminine, man. Like, the women have so much anxiety, you wouldn't believe. Anxiety, what's that? Anxiety is excessive thoughts, worry. That's just the estrogen, progesterone, pregnenolone balance. Okay? Then throw them on the contraceptive pill. They got no testosterone in their blood. All right? Or hardly any. Because their HPG, hypothalamus pituitary gonadal axis is shut down. It's shunted. It's suppressed. So now they've got very, very minimal testosterone. So now they're extra estrogenic, etc. Or it's just out of balance, and you're dealing with that. You're living with that. You're tipping that. It's disasters out there. That's why I recommend vasectomy, so women have to worry about taking these harmful, exogenous hormones they don't need in 99% of the situations, and then they can be more balanced women. Anyway, that's the deal. Again, people are like, oh, you're a misogynist, you're a patriot. No. I'm a freaking realist, and there's differences in my opinion, between men and women. Male cats and female cats, they behave differently, okay? Female cats are more catty because they're female cats, and that's okay. Male cats are more chummy and friendly, and that's okay. It's whatever. You just got to roll with it. But a cat's still a cat, it's not a dog. When men think women should behave like men and be dogs, and women think men should behave like cats when they're dogs. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, if you want someone to protect your property, you get a dog, you don't get a cat. Some cats out there almost like dogs, and they get a bit aggressive, but at the end of the day, they're a cat and they're going to run. But you get a German Shepherd, you get a dog, and you train it, it's going to be the dog thing. So if you're a guy and you're into women and you like that feminine, that's just how it is, man. And the more crazy in the bed, the more crazy in the head. That's just how it is. You're not going to get a girl with a high libido who's like just superstar, super calm and stable. That's just not how it works, guys. It's like, guys, I want a girl who's got matching libido. Like, I got a high libido, I want a girl with high libido, but I want her to be calm and stable. It's like, no, this doesn't work that way, man. Crazy in bed, crazy in the head. You just got to roll with it. You got to flow with it. You got to record things so you get a fake rape claim later on. That's just how it is, man. Welcome to being a man. It's 2022. It's post-Me Too era. It's social media. Anyone can get cancelled at any moment. Doesn't matter who you are, what lawyers you have or don't have. Welcome to 2022. Welcome to life as being a man. That's just how it is. Get a vasectomy. Hit that record button on audio things. Record things, screenshots, emails. Live. Protect yourself. But don't be like paranoid about it. Just understand it. Like, wear your helmet when you ride a bike. Be visible. Pay attention to your surroundings. All right? Simple as that. Don't be paranoid, but just be prepared. So yeah, just stay cool, calm, collective. She's just doing a shit test. And if she's not, she is. Women just love the shit test. This is a personal hobby to them. She's doing the shit test, and maybe she's just keen with the other guy as well. That's okay. Because, dude, let's be honest, man. You walk down the street, or you have a female friend, you're like, wow, I really like her. So, it's a double standard to go, okay, it's good for the goose, but not for the gander. No. All right? If you're thinking, I could get better, then yeah, okay? It's okay for her to think that as well, okay? So we got to be, that's, again, emotional stability. The difference between a boy and a man is going, well, yeah, she's not my number one pick, and maybe I'm not her number one pick, so if we do find others, then we can jump or ship or whatever. It is what it is. But being beta and being a hypocrite and saying, blah, 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 then, you know what I mean? That's nowhere to live. That's beta. That's feminine. And that's okay, but there's consequences to that. And as a man, living with double standards like that, it just isn't going to lead to any satisfaction there. That's my opinion based on personal experience over 24 years of, having sexual relations with, women, a lot of women in my life, various demographics, all different types, races, nationalities, incomes, backgrounds, the works. I can speak from personal experience, I can speak from personal experience. I don't just read this stuff. I live this stuff. I breathe this stuff every single day. I love hearing people's stories. I love learning about, human communications, animal communications, spider communications. Communication, the quality of communication is the quality of your life. And I see people making mistakes all the time. You see, like Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson's like, a woman's got to have a kid, or she's barren. And it's like, what? Look at your daughter, Jordan Peterson. Look at your own daughter. my question is, as a dad, you claim you should be a dad. Do you think you've failed as a dad? In my opinion, massively, bro. You're addicted to prescription drugs. You think sugar's evil. You got a hair transplant, which is fine, but you lie about it and you say, don't care what people think. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like you're very feminine and you contradict yourself all the time, okay? So anyway, that's just Jordan. That's another video. But again, no hate to him. But again, just because someone's got a lot of subscribers like me or him or someone with 10K subscribers or 50 subscribers, we've all got an opinion, we've all got a voice, but don't let the numbers affect your belief system, okay? Use logic. Go with logic. Open your eyes, people, okay? Be carved up, get enough sleep, water, sugar. Go easy on the stims. Otherwise, you can't sleep properly. If you can't sleep properly, you get a bit psychotic, okay? And avoid taking things personally, all right? Avoid making assumptions. Avoid taking things personally, all right? And understand the feminine women are female. They're going to flip that. Guys, I mean, all humans like certainty. We like variety, but we also like certainty. And guys, they get involved with a woman and they think, wow, she's really stable. She's a lot of certainty here. And then all of a sudden, boom, she does some really uncertain shit. You know, oh my God, like that's called being a woman. The only thing you can be certain of with women is they're going to change their mind, okay? 1 minute, yes is yes. Next minute, yes is no. And then no is no, and then no is yes. And if a guy does that, he's mentally unstable. If a woman does that, it means she is a woman. She's not a man, okay? If a woman's emotionally stable all the time, she's not a man. She's not a woman, she's a man. And that's okay. I'm just saying. All right?